Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, the shot could be on here. That pass has been well intercepted. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half. And, of course, he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising.
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Van der Ven. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played out to the right. Seedorf. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not...
And the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. This time, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. He gets big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Vieira simply refused to be outdone there. Neatly clipped into space. Roberto Carlos. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Rijkaard. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Mateus. It's Seedorf. And that is a little undercooked. Cafu. Costa Curta. It's Pedri. Chance here to counter. Oh, good-looking ball, and it's Gullit.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Dink through. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Van der Ven. Mateus. Neymar. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Gullit. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Carlos. And he's quick to get it clear again. Great defending, strong and determined. Ernest. Now it's Pedri. And it's Vieira. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now who's going to be first to this? Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mateus. He won't be happy with that one. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, given away. He's got the shot away! He's delivered all right!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the man...
And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Maldini cuts it out. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Mateus. Well, played right into his path. He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've...
Mateus! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cafu. Terrific header. And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 22, Mateus.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Coming on the field, number 21, Van Basten. Number 8,
Seedorf.
Number 10,
Now Van der Ven.
Substitution.
Just about up to the hour now.
This match was 71,
Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Eto'o is flagged offside. Gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Eto'o. Well read, nice interception. Gerrard. Vieira. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looking for options for movement. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. Back would it go, and pull it! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now there's a fine ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Has a look and plays it forward. Fiddles it through. That looks a cracking ball. There's the hit! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Pull it. So, what can they make of this? And it's Van Basten. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. That has been cut short. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Messi. That's a quick free kick. Great ball, and he's in. Messi! Oh, denied at the last. Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Eto'o might just make this. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Added minute has been indicated.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Cafu. Mateus. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. That has not gone well. And it's Hullet. And that is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, you won't find many that can lead a line better than Luis Suarez. The Uruguayan really does come into his own when dropping between the lines or attacking those small spaces in and around the box. Even the tightest of areas, it doesn't daunt him.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Van de Ven. To Gerrard. Ambrosini. Platini. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And they're quick to press. Oh, he's found him in space! That is a brilliant interception. Roberto Carlos. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Gerrard gets a foot in here, and it's Luis Suarez over to the left. Check and pick that up. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Ambrosini. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. There's no... Now the finish! There it is!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Gets his pass away. That's beautifully weighted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cafu. Gerrard. Roberto Carlos tries to get it clear. Now it's Mbappe. Hernes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a fabulous ball. And that's an excellent interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Cafu really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And it's hoisted clear. Serginho. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That's got him rattled. Gets a good foot in there, and he's got the beating of... And pull it! Engages, and Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to get free. Gerrard. Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Van de Ven. And it's Gerrard. Pull it. And here's Platini. Cafu. And that should be the keeper's. Now that's well seen too.
There will be
And
1
Bossini.
minute added time.
Gerrard. Cafu. Mbappe. Serginho. He's found a way through. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How would you review the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Roberto Carlos. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Ambrosini, oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Gerrard. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. Mbappe. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Van de Ven gets over and intercepts. Cafu. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's neat. And he's gone backward here. Goes down, but nothing given. Still just a single goal between the sides. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Platini. Now it's Hullet. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cafu.
The attendance for
Referee's
this
had a
match
good
is
look and given a corner.
72,306.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Honest! That comes as a mighty relief.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 18. Suarez.
Cafu.
Number 8. Gerard.
And it's
Number
Roberto
7,
Carlos.
Gullit. Number 13. Chiellini. Coming on the field.
There's the hit! Goal! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Oh no, what has happened here? Van de Ven. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos. Nicely aimed pass. Barella. Vinicius Junior. Barella. Plays it in. Decent hit! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So, time for changes on
Ambrosini.
both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is
Cafu.
number 14.
And it's
Seedorf.
Messi.
Substitutions
Closing
taking
in
place.
on the last quarter of an hour.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's well spotted. Albert Ferrer. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Cafu. Messi. Now it's Neymar.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van de Ven. Seedorf. Albert Ferrer. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
It's Eto'o! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Eto'o fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
That is good alertness. Barella. And here's Eto'o. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! He's scored! And they get themselves in front! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
Messi! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
88 minutes is number 5.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Added minutes
Oh, that's a
have been
cracking
indicated.
ball. Too quick for defence.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. Deep into injury time. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Messi. Conte. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is lovely. Now the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
How very smart. He just got it right.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So, a breakthrough already. He can run onto that. Messi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Platini is wide and looking to get onto this. Roberto Carlos. Messi.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he's being shifted off it. Platini. He's had it taken off him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He has found the way through. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Ernest. And it's Roberto Carlos. Van Basten. To Messi. And here's Hullet. He's free, he has got space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Mbappe. And he has been fouled there. He's looking to set free a runner. Maldini picks it up from the goal kick. Mateus. And here's Hullet. He's through here. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Platini.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cafu gets over and intercepts. Mateus. And they can counter here. Foot in. Roberto Carlos. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He's in plenty of space here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Hullet.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Messi. Hullet. Cafu. Oh, what a pass! Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the ball's a good one here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Costa Corta. Hullet. Platini. Cafu. They're urging him to shoot. Hullet.
There will be
Cafu.
one added time.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Messi concedes a free kick for that. Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
Great hit! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Horace! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Mateus. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Hullet. Cafu. Messi. Well, they've got it again. Hullet. Ernest. Hullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Ooh, perfectly measured that. Serginho. Floats it up and over. Chiellini makes the interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah.
Well, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10, Messi. Number 15,
That pass has been well intercepted.
Number 17,
Well, the idea was a good one. And the shot! Corner then.
On the field, number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
They've got a healthy number
11,
of very tall
Neymar.
targets to pick out
Number
from
22,
this corner.
Matthäus.
And
Number
now they
6,
can spring out of defence.
Number 16, Eduardo Camavinga.
Half an hour gone in the second
Substitution
half.
taking place.
Matthäus. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, what a climb! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Some good work on the right flank here. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into...
Shot a goal! It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shifted it to the flank. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Matthäus. That has not gone well.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's Neymar.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Now he's off and running. Camavinga stood up well to him there. Oh, that's a nice ball. Van der Ven. And that's that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And there's the hit!
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
And he's had it nicked away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Camavinga gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This is their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Good running, strong and purposeful. That's a nicely measured pass. He's cut it out. Has a look and plays it forward. Pullet looks to get on the end of this. Pass somewhat off target. Looking here to chip it through. Always onto this. He's picked it. There's the shot! Messi. And once more he proves rigid and robust. So it is still 0-0. And it's Messi. Cafu. This is promising. Gerrard. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Looking for the run. And Pullet! There it is!
Mateus very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Gerrard. Camavinga. No way through, so back it comes. Costa Curta with the clearance. Rummenigge picked out brilliantly. Oh, right place, right time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vardiol.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ernest. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he's on his way! Mbappe! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Crossbar comes to the rescue. That is a brilliant interception. Camavinga.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that has put paid to that. Threads one in. That's really well manoeuvred. Maldini. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rummenigge. That is lovely. And it's Messi. And he's searching through. Chance! Pedri. And the counter is on. Gullit. Rummenigge. Oh, look at the space here. Gerrard. Camavinga. And that's it's one! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows.
And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Rummenigge. Vieira with a definite foul there. Camavinga. Gullit. Can he put it away? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Gullit has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Short changes him with that pass. Vardiol. And Priol. Cafu. Messi. Priol. Camavinga.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Real chance! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Gullit. Nice physical challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ernest. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, important interception.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Gerrard. Camavinga. Camavinga purring through the gears. Cafu. Big header. They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the lead could be danger here. Shot at goal! Goal! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And now he has 2. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Gerrard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Floated through. Puyol. Camavinga. Here's Puyol. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, played right into his path.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Gerrard. Cafu. Pull it. Now the finish! And it's in! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Number 7, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 21, Van Basten. Number 11, Neymar. Number 14, Seedorf. Number 22, Mateus. Number 18, Suarez. Substitutions taking place. Substitution on the field. Number 17, Puyol. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Chiellini. Substitution in progress.
Cafu. And it's Neymar. It's Seedorf. Spread it left. So what can they make of this? Now it's Messi. Now it's Kante. Look at the space and the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Messi. Vinicius has a go! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Messi, great hit! He's scored! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Well, Massimo Ambrosini is certainly someone with a very, very impressive track record.
Yeah, both as a winner and leader, multiple European and league titles.
And he seems to do it all without any fuss at all.
Yeah, and you've got to remember, he was a bit of a late bloomer. He was probably affected by his injury issues in his youth. But his achievements alone after that, Peter, are pretty legendary.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi, he has found the way through. Can he finish? There it is!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries a shot! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pull it. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Backward it goes. It's one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
So what can they make of this? Bullet is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Quality ball. Rummenigge, he's picked his way through. Oh, important interception. It's their second corner of the game. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to catch. Shot and goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Goes down, but nothing given. Vinicius Junior! He's kicked it out just.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And he can clear it away. Knocks it out wide. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. Nice bit of trickery. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on, and he's had a hit! Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's in a good position here. He's got the shot away! And that has faded wide.
Bullet completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Vardiol. He's making a real surge on the left. Rummenigge. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vinicius Junior. Ambrosini proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
He can get that clear. Vinicius Junior. Ambrosini. Now it's Hullet. Oh, perfectly measured that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through. Here we go again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Vinicius Junior. It's a sweet ball, that. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Mateus. Vieira. Well, that looks a good ball through. Oh, strongly challenged there. Ambrosini does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Vieira.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Gerrard. That's tidy. Mateus did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hullet.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Hullet. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Gerrard. And it's Hullet. And Ambrosini. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Cafu did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Messi. Hullet. Gerrard. Ambrosini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ambrosini concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8, Gerard. Number 10, Messi.
And it's Vieira.
Number 9, Karl-Heinz
Cafu.
Rummenigge. Number 13, Chiellini. Coming on the field, number 14, Seydorf.
Oh no, no
Number
circumventing this
22,
opponent.
Mateus.
Vieira.
Number 11,
Maldini.
Neymar. Number 21, Van Basten.
Serginho.
Number 37,
That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Neymar. Vieira with a definite foul there. Vieira has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Cafu. Roberto Carlos goes in for the header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. And the shot! Van de Ven. Looking tidy in possession here. It's Neymar!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cafu. Cafu puts his foot on the gas. Pullet. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That's a fabulous ball. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Roberto Carlos gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That is a great pick out. Eto'o. He's got away. An uncompromising challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Seydorf makes the interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan
How would you
club
sum up
members
what
who are
we've
celebrating
witnessed,
their-
Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. That's it! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. It's a throw-in. Oh, what a mistake! Gerrard. Pull it. Rummenigge. He has found a way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Shot a goal! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Two down already, a nightmare start. Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. Interesting ball. And he's intervened well there. Rummenigge absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Short changes him with that pass, and it's Seedorf. Done delicately. Good ball over the top. Now it's Hullet. Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge faced real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard, who does have an assist to his name. Hullet. Now it's Messi. Oh, that was vital. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Hullet. Cafu. Oh, that's a little loose. Gives it back. Out to the right. He's going to have to... He's got the shot away! And it's Gerrard. Rummenigge! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is one. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now this could be a chance. Oh, what a ball! There's the hit! And he hits the net! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Pete.
Big chance, must be! Can he put it away? It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And now he has two. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's just beyond his reach. Bullet pinches it off him. Curtis, and they win it back again. Gerrard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Costa Curta. Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gerrard. Pullet. He's played him through.
There will be 3 minutes out of time.
Tries a shot! It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Number 7, Ruud Gullit. Ruud
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Cafu works it forward. Oh, good-looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Rummenigge. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's nice. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Gerrard. And he'll shoot here. They want to be quick to recover this. Mateus. No way through there. Hullet. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Distributed tidily. Seedorf. He's gone for goal! Keeper is right behind it.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
There they go, hunting in packs. Clips it so gently.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he's managed to get free. That is a brilliant interception. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Can he finish? Gerrard. Hernus looks to go up and over. Hullet gets flagged offside. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Hullet is onto it in a flash. And it's Hullet. Cafu, spread neatly. Hullet. Cafu. Messi. Hullet! Mateus.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rummenigge. Hullet. Maldini. Mateus.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Some really good ball movement. Mateus. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rijkaard cuts it out, and it's Hullet. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Messi. And it's Gerrard. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vieira. That's good vision. Now that's a fine challenge.
Oh, that's brilliant from him, because he was so quick to read it. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge, no matter what the end result is.
Chance! Serginho.
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Rummenigge. Cafu. Mateus. That has been cut short. That looks a cracking ball. Hullet. Cafu. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Van der Ven. Messi. Vieira did well to stay calm there. Bullet. That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And a quick announcement today.
You look back on the game then, Jim.
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity